Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be my top build for Hall of Fame Rey. This is definitely a more whaley setup to achieve. It is by far his best build at gold though, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Strap is only a 20%er. However, the big component for this are three things. One, you need his gear. Two, you need Brawn Breaker. And three, you need the Piper Plate. Nightmare Plate is optional, helps a little bit. The Piper Plate, whenever you break 4 or more Pyro Gems, increase all your gem damage by 100% and your yellow gems by 500% for one turn. His gear adds 2 MP. This allows this tricolor build you're going to see. Nightmare Plate, whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, get another 100% for your yellows. So we're buffing yellows 700% with this build. Fury 2s is how you want to go. Of course, if you don't have this, just run his finisher with the stun and loop. How you want to do that will depend on what you have. He does have both gears, but the second gear is going to do nothing for this build. Really what we're concerned about is the 2 extra MP. So this can be a feud build. Moves are the Mysterio Kenrana, deal 189k damage and choose 7 to make into yellow. The 619, 7 MP purple, 186k damage, make 22 random gems into multiply gems of strength 4. That's also going to set off the Nightmare Plate. And the Diving Hurricane Rana, 6 MP, deal 223k damage, make 20 random into Pyro Gems. That'll set off the Piper Plate. Modify all gems above it into yellow. It's also a hardcore, so if it's a striker, you steal 3 million health. We don't really care about that. So, trainers, yeah, you need woods, so that in the gear gives you 8 purple MP, 7 purple MP, my bad. Brawn Breaker fills up both of these 4 yellow, 4 blue. That gives you 7 and 7 for the blue and the yellow, meaning everything is filled. Nice English. Mherex is multiply gems, increase strength by 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and use him for this because this is definitely a much more rare build. And then Zombie Gunther, 60%. Of course, if you have all of this but you don't have Mem, just use like Zombie Sammy for 30% yellow or 25% yellow in Braun Strowman. Like I said, the big thing though is really the gear, the Piper Plate, and then Brawn Breaker letting you run this tricolor build. There is some pretty wide variances in how hard you can hit, but with a decent strap, I think this is 100% 6-star gold worthy. You can throw out the pyros first, you can throw out the multis first, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you think is better. This is a terrible spread. You want to see pyros on the bottom. So this will probably be on the low end of what he hits. And you check your multiplies, and then you do some dot connecting. We're going to go ahead and row break this. That's a row break. So we pick up the wild cards. There's only 1 pyro there. We're going to hit this to get this pyro. Boy, this is an ugly board. This, and I guess we're going to do that. Ugly board, 32 million with a 20% strap at 6-star gold. That's 100. That's pure gem damage with percentage trainers, so that you can just double that up to 64 million at gold with a 20% strap. Pretty easy gameplay. Like I said, there's going to be some variance. I'll hit it a couple times. It is by far his best build at gold, though. So, in my opinion, at least for feud. This is another really ugly spread. This is the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of. And then the plate requirements. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else? Where else can we get? They only have those 2. This column doesn't even have one. Let's do... Guess we get 2 there, so let's do that. That's a 25 million. That's actually the worst I've hit with him. And I've probably played like 20 to 30 matches because I hate RNG. So 25 million, that would be 50 million. The Nightmare plate makes the difference for sure, but it's not very big comparatively. Like, so if you don't have that one and you have everything else, I wouldn't worry about it. This is a little bit better, but still not great, to be honest. There's nothing in this row. Those two. We'll just make that a row break. Yeah, you know what? It's not. Let's do. I'll make it a row break. So we can pick this one. Yeah, this one's just a bad board. As well. Whatever. 28 million, so that would be 56. I'll run it one more. Why not? See if I get a decent one. These have been really low spreads, actually. I'd like to have a decent one to go with it. But it is good because it does show the variance. I mean, Hall of Fame tokens, he's your best Hall of Fame showboat if you have this stuff for sure. I dislike random a lot, so it's hard for me to get over it, but even when it goes poorly, it still hits hard, so this is much better. We, I think, are just going to miss one here. No, we're going to get them all. This is going to be a big one. There we go, 45 million. That would be 90 million at gold. That was getting most of it towards the bottom. So with a 20% strap. In feud, I think this is going to go anywhere normally between 30 and 50 million at silver, 60 and 100 million at gold with this kind of setup, depending on what you hit. Anyway, I know it's a little bit more whaley for sure, and I try not to do a lot of those, but at gold, this is simply by far his best setup if you can manage it. Like I said, if you can't, you're basically just going to throw the stun in here and then do whatever version you want. I would probably be inclined to, I mean, I guess if you're going to have to stun, I would want to have that loaded at the start. So I probably would just do this with the choose, to be honest. And I would most likely, and you could run this with brawn and no gear even, but what I would most likely do is fill the finisher with a matchy match NWO Hogan, and then set a row break on the bottom, hit the finisher, and then hope they don't swipe it, and then swipe it to set off your yellows. But either way, you should have plenty of yellow matches to refill. And you could use a Piper plate with this too, and then like a yellow to blue plate for your basic, either a +3 or like a swipe one. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do apologize for the whalier build, but it just is by far his best. So remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there.